Afternoon, people. Back with another video. Just a quick one. Well, I don't know if it'll be a quick one. I'm just gonna kind of ramble. I haven't got really any direction. I wanted to go over a few things that have happened over the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure where it's gonna take me, but you know, I just thought it's been a while, and yeah, maybe we could catch up, see what's going on. You know, I do these videos just as like a personal diary anyway. The things I'm doing and seeing how they work out and whatnot and whatnot. So yeah, I just figured, yeah. Anyway, so the first thing I want to go over is this new protocol called Sound.XYZ. It's kind of like basically not YouTube, not Spotify, but like music that you actually own. So when you purchase a track from this site, Sound.XYZ, I'll put a link in the description. It actually produces an NFT. So like, I'll give you an example. I bought this one. I don't know why I like it. I just do. It's called Drain My Bank Account. So I've purchased it, and that means I own it in the form of a digital NFT. And basically, it gives you the opportunity to potentially earn some money. So it's in the spirit of the song, we're draining my wallet and give it back to you. I've always strived to do something creative with each of my drops, and the story continues today. Here's how we'll distribute the proceeds from the drop. Top collector, meaning the amount of people, like say you buy the NFT more than once, you get 25% golden egg winner, 25% curator, and 25% the best tweet. So like basically when someone purchases the song, it produces money, or like, you know, you're paying ETH, and an allocation of ETH could potentially go back to you. So that's just one of the promotions that artist in particular has chosen to give it back to the community. It's good for artists as well. I mean, I think it's quite a simple user interface. You just upload your track. You can see on the mouse here. You just click upload. So if there are any budding artists out there, you've got like a library of music, and you know you don't know what to do with it. Perhaps it hasn't worked out so far for you, but you feel like, you know, things could work out in the future. This could be a new revenue for you to go down, where you could earn some ETH. Then, you know, you can use that ETH to reinvest in your music, or like you can use it to do art or whatever. So it's mainly for creatives. But it's pretty cool. I mean, like, you could still listen to the tracks without actually purchasing them. I was going to click play on it, but it's going to come out quite loud. So here's prior warning. I'll just click on this one randomly.
Sons of the sky.
See? So it's just like,
Shades
yeah,
and crips.
just, yeah, you can listen to the song if you like it.
One too many.
Click now. And it's quite cool.
Still in
I
the
think it
bowl.
still plays even though, see?
Sons of the sky blazing. Shades and crips breathing. One too many.
So look, the price is actually free, so I can mint this for free. Let's see, and let's see, blah blah blah. UK Garage. Yeah, claim a permanent seat in the audience by collecting this song. So potentially, when they have, you know, when they have like made like live events and whatnot, you could potentially get a ticket just by owning, or the NFT could in fact be your ticket. So it's a new way to do things. I feel like this is the next step in NFTs. And I think that, yeah, if you're early, or if you find music, I don't even think it's about being early, to be fair. I don't think it's about making, like, you know, profits and stuff. It's just about entertainment, and it's good for artists who are coming out and perhaps they don't want to go the YouTube route, where, like, you know, or route where they have to pay subsidies to a centralized institution like YouTube, and potentially not get the exposure that they want because they're not a mainstream name, or they don't know how to manipulate the algorithm and whatnot. So I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, maybe it's something that, like I say, some of you budding artists might want to invest in. I might even mint this one later. So yeah. So what you can do is you can share and earn 5%. So if I click share and earn, what does that say? Earn 5% for each primary sale generated through your link. Okay, so basically when you mint it, let me go to my Facebook, my X account. So he's got me all confused now, because I don't know if you guys know, but Elon decided yesterday that he's gonna change Twitter to X. So I think something big's gonna happen with Twitter X, or whatever it's called. So you see, like here, going back. Sorry, I'm sort of bumping all over the place, but I've minted this track, and I've put like a little thing here. So basically, if anyone was to click on this link here and mint it, the same as me, even though this one's minted out, she's got 152 mints, which is very impressive. Yeah, if anyone was to mint the track, then I would get 5% of the earnings. So she raised 0.69 ETH, which is, you know, is something. It's more than potentially she would have made On YouTube, I don't know. Like, I'm not too up to speed on those things, but yeah, you get 0.5% of the revenue if someone clicks on your referral link in Twitter, which is pretty cool. Okay, we move on. I'll leave a link to Sound.XYZ in the description. Right, so that's that. I'll just close that down. Okay, what next? Okay, we're gonna scroll up. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Velodrome. So Velodrome be making a killing. I don't know if you guys know. V2, which is, well, you should know because if you watched my previous video, yeah. V2's out. It's way more capital efficient, and fees are booming. It's making me very happy. My investment thesis for Velodrome, which was based on pure luck, is actually seems like it might work out. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in investing in Velodrome, I suggest you watch my previous video. You know, if you it's quite strange. It gets quite confusing because there's two Velo prices. There's the Velo V1 price and the Velo V2 price. So at the moment, the Velo V1 prices seems to be outstripping the Velo V2 price. Reasons I don't know, but like I say, V2 is live, and if you want to get involved in that, I suggest follow the link in my description. There's no referral code for that. I'll just put a link to the Velodrome protocol, and you guys can figure it out. The Discord is really helpful. One of the devs is always in there, and if not, the admin will help you out, and I might even be in there. So if you need directions on how to actually get involved in Velodrome, I suggest yeah, joining the Discord, which I'll link to in the description. Continuing on with Velodrome, we have to talk about Aerodrome. So Aerodrome is the basically Velodrome on the Base chain. So Base is Coinbase's V2 or layer 2 solution built on top of optimism jargon. And basically what they're saying is that Aerodrome will airdrop 40% of its initial supply VE Aero, which means when they say VE Aero, from my understanding, is that these tokens will be locked. So like you might get an airdrop thinking, oh okay, like traditional airdrops, you'd get like a governance token where you would perhaps you know, get it, it'll be worth $2, you get 10,000 of them or whatever, and you just sell it for ETH and you move on. But I think with this VE Aero, it's going to be automatically locked, so you would have to vote and earn fees that way. So you're providing liquidity, but it's free liquidity that you're providing, so I mean it could be beneficial to you. So what I'm trying to say is that in order to get this token, they're going to do a snapshot of all Velodrome holders. So Aerodrome will airdrop 40% of its initial supply as VE Aero, proportional to VE Velo lockers. So when you buy Velo on V2, you lock it up for a certain period of time. It could be from, you know, a week. I wouldn't do a week because then you'll just have to keep revoting. A year, 3 years, 4 years. 4 years is the maximum. Yeah, you can lock for 4 years and vote on there, and then yeah, basically you earn fees. So that's what a VE Velo locker is. So 140 million VE Velo that was granted or is contained in convex style protocols is not included. So that reduces the amount that is going to be allocated to projects, which means that VE lockers like retail, like myself, will get more of this VE Aero airdrop. Yeah, they made an announcement yesterday that they're fueling up. So I'm not sure if the snapshot has already been taken. On the 14th, you can see here that the snapshot has not been taken. The snapshot has not been taken. So yeah, potentially you could be earning an airdrop simply by locking up your Velo in V2, and that would be for one of the probably the biggest catalysts for the next bull market, which is the Base chain, who have over 100. Coinbase have over 100 million users. You speak to anyone who's touched crypto, they've gone through Coinbase to do whatever they need to do. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be a big thing. There's also another airdrop for VE lockers, which is due on, is it Retro or Region? It might be Region. No, it's Retro. Retro Finance. Yeah, so Retro Finance, yeah, so tomorrow, I think, or Thursday, the 27th, they're going to be airdropping to people, but I think that snapshot's already been done. It's basically VE, it's basically Velo, or a form of Velo, on Matic, Polygon, Poly, whatever they're called. I'm not a big fan of Polygon. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling them. I think it's because originally it started off as a side chain with its own consensus via the token. But they're looking to do like a ZK rollup, which is another load of jargon that I'm not going to go through today. But yeah, they're making moves, and I will collect this airdrop, and I will probably just vote just to earn the fees. So yeah, there's that. So moving on from Velo. Like I said, I'll link all this in the description. Liner have actually gone to mainnet. I don't know. Well, I do know because I produced a video basically explaining about doing the quests for a potential airdrop. Of course, there is no airdrop. It's just well, not just, but it's like you'll be allocated an NFT based on your work. I would call it work because, to be honest, the actual chain or the L2 that Liner is at the time, testnet was completely. It was just hard to use. You know, I actually ended up paying $30 to get testnet LE for whatever it is, just to do the stuff that I needed to do. But in the end, like, transactions were failing, things weren't going the way they should have gone. So I mean, I got halfway through and I was just like, you know what? They're not paying me to do this. Potentially they may, but it's just too much. It's too much. So I just left it. So what they did was they allocated sort of NFTs to anyone who actually produced work for them, and judging by the amount of work or the amount of points that you earned, you would get allocated one of these NFTs. Now this might be a ticket to the airdrop. I'm still waiting to receive my NFT. I've checked several times via Etherscan and whatnot to see where my NFT is, because I have enough points for basically the most basic of the NFTs out there, which is fine. Like, yeah, so so that's pretty much all the news I have online. I mean, it's open to mainnet. There might be applications on there that could interest you. If you have actually done the testnet stuff, it should be automatically applied to your, let's see, Liner. No, that's no Liner. Yeah, it should be here. So yeah, just Liner mainnet. Yeah, and there you go. So then, yeah, all you have to do is bridge. You've seen the bridges. I've done it in previous videos, so I won't go over it again. You've got Orbiter. You've got the actual Liner bridge, which is a bit confusing. It says that you have, yeah, there's like two options to collect feet to collect your funds, automatic or manually. I don't know why they need that, but yeah. Yeah, so that's Liner. Check it out. It's a new protocol built on top of Ethereum. It's an L2. It's a ZK, I believe, ZK rollup. They might have some new interesting opportunities for you. For me, it's kind of like, if I'm being 100% honest, like, I've kind of allocated a lot of funds to other projects, and I'm all out. And plus, I've lost quite a bit of money on NFTs, man. I don't know. I think I just timed it completely wrong in regards to NFTs. Speaking of, we'll go through my profile. Let me see if I have to switch back to mainnet, I guess. Oh no, they're still there. Yeah. So there was this whole thing with this project called Ether. So basically what they were trying to do is they were trying to, well, they announced their mint. You know, they tried to build up the hype. It was being hyped for a year, and mint price comes out. It's 1 ETH to mint one of these pictures. Okay, now the whole community, you know, crypto Twitter, NFT, you know, degens, everyone was just like, we're not paying 1 ETH for that. So they were like, I think they just ignored what's going on in the world, you know, like with recessions, you know, inflation and everything else, and they thought people have these funds. But the people who actually do have the money to do that, I'm not going to waste their time paying 1 ETH for an NFT. Sorry to the Ether community. So they went live with their mint whitelist only, and basically they only minted at 200. Now, bearing in mind that they had 10,000 of these pictures to allocate. So the whitelist went live, and then they stopped the whitelist, and basically everyone's like, what's going on? Yeah, because no one's buying it, so they paused the whitelist, and then they went public, thinking the public would buy it, you know, a couple of days later. Same thing, they minted only 200 or maybe 300, so they paused it again, and then they had like a meeting, I guess, with the artist and the devs who were allocating the NFT, and they decided to cut the amount of NFTs that were to be distributed in half, and then they also decided to lower the mint price. That didn't work, and then they decided to do a Dutch auction, which basically means that, yeah, every couple minutes the price gets cheaper. So they originally minted at about 5,500 around 0.35, I think was the bottom price, 0.35 ETH. And as you can see, from the activity, the price is, yeah, it's just down only, basically. It's down only, like, people are buying them. $200, reasonable, you know. And yeah, so, but me being me, I thought, oh, this is an opportunity, so I minted one at the bottom, 0.35, and I bought another one for like 0.26, so it's half, so I'm losing on that. Nakamiko's are still holding up strong. Like, I think I've got an exclusive one here, so I'm just kind of holding on to 2 of them. I had 3 or 5 originally, but I sold them off because, as you can see, like, yeah, NFT market's dead, guys. I wouldn't be getting involved in the NFT. Well, to be honest, right, if you're thinking about it from, you know, a purely degen, like, you know, perspective, it might be a good time to just accumulate the NFTs that you like. I feel like potentially this could be the bottom. If you are patient, maybe in a few years they come back. There's potentially a lot of utility coming to NFTs. I was watching some, like, a podcast with a woman who's very popular. It's called Unchained, Laura Shin, and she was interviewing these 2 NFT developers, and they were talking about something called EIP6 something. And basically they're talking about NFTs. Right, hear me out. NFTs having their own wallets. Yeah, so basically you can store things within your NFT. And then I was watching this other podcast today, and these 2 VCs were saying that potentially AI could be implemented into those NFTs, and then you could send instructions to those NFTs to do certain tasks. It's very, yeah, I know, very futuristic, but like, it seems like somebody knows something that I don't, and I want to know, so I'm gonna keep digging into it, and maybe I'll come back to that, fill you guys in. Yeah, and that's about it. Yeah, I've been rambling. Let's see, TOV, Starknet. So Starknet had an upgrade. So basically they can do, I think, 54 transactions per second, and they're talking about going to thousands of transactions per second. So my point is that bots attacking Starknet since the upgrade. Hopefully the devs were smart enough to do a snapshot for the Stark token before the increase in TPS, because obviously when it's difficult to do transactions, you're not going to get like bots, like, you know, trying to farm the token. But now clearly, like, you know, money's flying in from everywhere. I mean, maybe there are new applications on there. I've had a look around. I don't see anything new. I'm still waiting for, you know, that killer app basically. And speed of transaction is very 2017. You know, yeah, it's good. You know, it helps with you know, costs, and it helps Ethereum. Like, everything's good, but like, there needs to be something different. I'm still waiting. I'm still sitting in this bear market, you know, 2 years in, and I'm still waiting to see something different. Account abstraction, okay, like, you know, yeah, you can do debits off of you can set up reoccurring payments on your account. Smart contract wallets, yeah, but is it really? I get it. Like, to devs, it's a big innovation, but to me, it's kind of like, meh, do people care about it? You know, like, they had ECC. I watched a lot of it, and you know, I try not to get caught up in the technical because I'm not a technical guy, but like, it is still interesting to me to see what people are talking about. And at the moment, it's kind of like, okay, ZKs are here, yeah, but what are the applications on top that give me the opportunity to, you know, make some profits and, you know, enjoy my time in Web3? Yeah, build communities that are actually doing things that are beneficial for everybody. That's what I'm waiting for. I need something different, like a real world application. I've got something in mind, personally, but I'm not going to shit it. It's just an idea in my head, and yeah, I don't know. If I have the finances and the opportunity to do it, then perhaps I would. It's got nothing to do with tokens or, you know, taking advantage of the community. It's just something that I feel like the real world would benefit from. Yeah. Anyway, that's me talking about me. I'm sure whoever's here, I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Maybe I'll get some views on this video, maybe I won't, but it's just me rambling. You're listening to the voice of a rambling man who's pretty burnt out from all the quests. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Love you all. Take it easy, and I shall see you soon. I'll try and be more frequent. Alright, peace out. Bye.